Welcome to the NC Spin After Spin. Additional comments from our panelists just available on our website. Chris Fitzsimon, I want to ask you, what do you wish you had said on last week's show, but you didn't?
Well, we talked about the voter ID constitutional amendment, and I think we broke down along different lines here. But I think one of the things that a couple things that get lost, if the majority of the people in North Carolina seem to want the voter ID amendment, that alone isn't a good reason to have it, because the Constitution is supposed to protect everybody's rights, number one. And number two, I mentioned Jerry Cohen a couple times on the show recently. I thought he wrote a really interesting op-ed recently about that, challenging the conventional wisdom. Like, for example, you have to have an ID to get on an airplane. Actually, you don't. The TSA has a provision that if you don't have an ID, they work with you and they figure out a way that you can still get on the plane. Or you have to have an ID to buy Sudafed. Actually, you don't. There are drugs. There's some prescriptions people can pick up for you. So there's a lot of things that I think are just become part of the narrative that, oh, it's not a big deal, it's not going to affect the election. It's actually going to affect, I think, the rights of some people in North Carolina. We don't know how many. One is too many. It's in the Constitution that you have a right to vote, or that's your constitutional right. And I think sort of the narrative and just the way we talk about that issue really masks a lot of the problems with it.
Interesting. Well, thanks for watching the After Spin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.